Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today as I have my first look at a game called Endzone, A World Apart. Now, I've had this in my Steam library for quite a long time, but never actually ended up playing it. It's one of those that just sort of got itself buried in the mix. However, the developers, with this release of some new DLC called Distant Places, sent me a key for the DLC. So, to get to it, we gotta get through it. And by through it, of course, I mean through the basics of this game. I like their buzz. So, we are going to go, new game. We're gonna do the tutorial. Start. So we'll see how this goes. This could be pretty cool. It is a post-apocalyptic colony builder. So, here's our group of groupies. Hey guys.
We finally left the Endzone. Just look at this beautiful scenery.
It is cool, man.
It's marvelous, even though it's a bit different from what we had pictured. We were able to secure a few basic resources and are storing them in our bus.
It's a troop of pigs. Oh, sorry, dude.
I'm glad we prepared ourselves well for this kind of scenario, especially since our inventories in the Endzone ran low. Don't forget that if you need additional information, you can look at our survival guide at any time.
Let's do it. Open this survival guide. Oh. Smart. No missions available? Okay. Survival guide. Using, gathering, scrapping, planting, gather everything. Oh, that's gather everything. That's good to know. Okay.
Well done.
Well,
everything
thank you.
you
What
need to know should be right here. I think the time has come for us to at last build ourselves a new home here.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, sorry, Arthur, you don't bore me. I just had to yawn.
Before we can construct buildings at all, we have to assign the profession builder to several settlers so that they can take care of construction contracts. In general, it's your responsibility to decide which tasks are important and how our settlers are supposed to be distributed to attend to them.
Okay. How many would you like? You want me to assign 3 of them to builder. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Your builders will be ready as soon as construction contracts have been issued. It's time to start focusing on our key and most basic need, water.
Got it.
The first thing we ought to do is to establish a working water supply. So we'll move on to our first construction contract. Place and build a jetty by a lake in the vicinity of your town center.
Okay. Town center. Do I have a town center, dude? Okay, that looks pretty good, eh? I like to leave a little bit of room in case we've got something else. Ooh, what about over here? This is a good looking area, isn't it? Yeah, let's go right there. Let's go right there. Oh, I need to unpause. Ha ha, sorry about that, cheap. Alright, we've got builders. I assume that beats these, no, apparently only 2 of them are concerned with this. No, the third guy's already there picking up bits and bobs, is he? Okay. So they've got some stuff. Here they come. No, it's only the 2 of them. We assigned 3 of them. Apparently the third guy's going, yeah, I'm night shift, dude. I don't know. Alright, just let's make him walk a little faster.
Very good. The jetty was completed as planned. Now we have a place where we can collect water.
Okay.
There are other possibilities to gather water too, but the jetty is the simplest and most cost-effective method.
As opposed to just walking down to the shoreline. I got you.
We can obtain and store water from different sources, like a jetty, rain collector, or well in the cistern. The cistern should always be in close proximity to a water source so that our water carriers don't have to walk too far.
Okay. How's that for pretty close? Okay, now we need to assign some people as water carriers. Water carriers. 3? Really? How many people do we have? We've only got 7 people. You want 3 of them packing water. Okay. They'll do that. Hey, builders, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. They won't let us do anything else. I know it's kind of a waste to have the other 112 people just standing there going, oh, yeah, yeah. But, yeah. It is a tutorial after all. Alright, let's speed it up again. Look out! It's a herd of mad elkin deer. Oh, they've all stopped. And hey, look at all the people. Cool. What? You guys stop because it's raining? You better not. Oh, you're waiting for Buddy with the hammers. I see. Okay, get on it. Okay. Oh, no, we gotta wait for them to actually collect water. Oh, there they go. Look at them. Heading out onto the dock. Right to the end where you can't reach the water. Boosh. Boosh. Ah, get used to it. It's gonna be your job from now on. Alright, they're collecting water. Good stuff. Let's, make that go a little quicker, shall we? 75.
Great. We have now installed a working water supply, and water is now transported from the jetty to our cistern. Consider hiring more water carriers if you don't have enough settlers available. You can never have enough water in storage.
Well, you can, actually.
Now we should focus on food production.
Okay.
It's important to ensure the supply right from the start. A gatherer's cabin, a hunting lodge, or a fishing hut can directly remedy the situation. I suggest starting with a fishing hut, since we're already located.
Let's do that. Food. Nice. Fishing hut. Perfect. Alright. Let's get our rotating key ready. Ying. And I think we'll put it in right next to the jetty. Oh, apparently not. Why? Oh, it's got to go a little further up on the beach, eh? Okay. Well, maybe we'll move it over to there then. I imagine it'd be better if we had roads, but we don't have roads. How many would you like to be fishers? 2. Alright, that leaves us 2 people. Build it now. Oh, I see. I take it these guys are carrying water back from here to the bus? Apparently. It's not like they have any houses, so... Okay, now they're coming over here to get started on this. So that was just the builders going to get their gear. Cool. So it's going to take 17 wood, 22 scrap. Oh, guys, you're taking so long. Listen to those animals. Good heavens. Here we go. Alright, it's built. Now they just gotta make some fish. Come on, make fish. I did assign dudes to make fish, yes I did. Here they come. You. Are you a fisher dude? You are. Look at you go. Really? Oh.
Good work. We've now taken care of our basic supply via food and water.
All right.
Make sure that you have enough food and water on hand at all times, especially
All right,
if you want to
300
upgrade your
fishes are
settlement.
reward.
A
Sweet.
population that grows too fast can quickly unbalance your food and water supply, bringing major difficulties for you if you don't watch out.
Okay.
Crops are another excellent way of getting food because they constantly grow as long as the soil is moist enough. Each seed has different yields and growing times. This means that it could take some time until your field is ready to be harvested, in contrast to your fishing hut, where production can be right away.
All right. Ooh, okay. Good to know. So, you would now like us to make fields, eh? Any particular size? Not in particular? We're good? What's the smallest we can go? Right there, right? Okay. And let's get ourselves a farmer to work that. Okay. Do we want cabbage or black salsify? I don't know what that is. Let's go with cabbage.
Looks good. Remember that we need the widest variety of food sources to stay healthy.
Okay.
You should also plan ahead for drought periods that might come when it's not going to rain. Stock up on food and adapt your production to avoid bottlenecks.
Alright.
I'll show you a few more strategies later on.
Okay.
At the beginning, we don't have much scrap wood or other resources. We could build a production building, but to obtain resources as fast as possible, it's best that we start gathering right away. Assign a Gather All Resources task. All the settlers who haven't been assigned any profession by you are going to accept these kinds of tasks. In addition, settlers distribute resources within your settlement.
Wow, there's a lot of things here. Alright, tasks. We want to gather all... Oh, it's not open yet. Only gather wood and gather scrap is. Assign a gather all resources task. I can't. It's not open. No, you can't do it that way. Dude. I guess we'll have to do a gather wood. Sure, let's gather wood here. And let's gather scrap. 154, 162, 191. There. Okay. And we got like all of 2 people that can do that. So. Yeah, well, it's not my fault. I've got 1 settler shy of free. Oh, we got 3 kids, eh? Cool. So 15 scrap and 20 wood. Alright, let's go, people. Oh yeah, leave them go away. Sifting through the scrap, cutting down trees. Awesome. Alright, we got 16 trees and 4 scrap. Nice. Now, I guess since we're not actually using buildings...
Since we now own plenty of resources, we can start to build a real production building. Then you don't have to always make efforts by hand that collecting is taking place. Production buildings are not only easier to manage, they are also distinctly more effective than simple tasks. Don't place production buildings too far away from your settlement. You'll be able to change their working area at any time later on.
Oh, okay.
Right on. The best thing for us to do now is to build a forester's lodge to automate our supply of wood and make it more effective at the same time. Foresters are not only able to chop down trees, they reforest areas with trees as well.
Well, they said don't make it too far, eh? Oh, what happened? Oh, autosave. Freaked me out. Well, I don't think that'll be too far. And I need to put one of our people on that. A forester, huh? Okay. And go. Oh, we got a drought coming up. And go. So how's our water collection coming? Oh, look, the tank's almost full, eh? Cool. So how are we doing anyway? We've got lots of water, 2296, nice. 900 food, 200 logs, 155 scrap, 12 tools, a little bit of radiation protection, cool. Maybe a bit of a radioactive zone right here at the front of our bus, eh? Oh, look at that, they all showed up in a group. That was funny. So I guess for now, the bus thing is being used for basic storage.
Good job.
All right.
You might want to change this building's working area later on to tell your workers where they should get their wood from. Ah, and for your information, if you want, you can also tell your forester's lodge that they only ought to attend to reforesting an area in order to create a lush, green forest which generations to come can use.
Yeah, me first.
Very good. Now we ought to take care of collecting scrap. Scrap is one of the most valuable resources because the quantities present are limited, and we can recover other resources from scrap. Unlike the task we just had, the scrap yard allows larger quantities of existing scrap to be dismantled than with ruins or wrecks.
Oh. Well, it still looks like one of our thickest areas. So, a scrapyard and a scrap collector. Scrapyard? And again. 1107. That's a lot. But you can actually move the working area. Like, it doesn't have to be in the center. You can go in here and you can go to change field of work, and that will allow you to swing this disc sort of around in a circle, based on like one of these lines, about that length. So from here, it'll give you a line out to about here with the circle at the end of it, and you can place it just about anywhere. So way better system than building things and then knocking them down every time you need to, replenish what they're doing. So very cool. So we'll let them get on with that. Get that place built. Valheim. Sideburn Iron Leg. Sideburn Iron Leg. There's a name for you. Huh. Just watch that guy completely dismantle a piece of scrap. Cool. Come on, get her built. There you go. Oh, that's somebody knocking a tree down, I think. Oh, did I assign anybody? No, I didn't.
Great. You can change the working area for the scrapyard, too. We can recycle scrap into 4 additional resources: cloth, metal, plastic, and electronics.
Look at our farm.
We'll do that shortly, but for now, we ought to take care of your settlers' needs first.
Okay.
Our people want a place to sleep and live.
Well, that's
Cabins
an idea.
fulfill
I didn't
their
think we were
need
ever
for
going to get
safety
to
and
it,
privacy, and increase the confidence of their inhabitants. In other words, building cabins increases their willingness to start families and reproduce, if you know what I mean.
Good Lord. How many would you like me to build? 8, huh? Alrighty. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put these back to them. Okay. 8 cabins. We've now got 14 adults. 2 of our kids grew up. We've got 1 more, Raquel, and she's almost there. So that's good. That means, well, actually, we have a couple people that aren't busy. So I think what I'm going to do here is, if they'll let us, don't tell anybody. And I'm going to assign a second farmer. Look at me going all off the trade here, let me tell you. Alright. Let's we've got a wood hut up. We don't need that anymore. Same with this. There we go. Oh, we got 4 of our cabins built. Nice. Okay, this we would like. There we go. Come on, farm. See, he was out there knocking trees and stuff down, man. We need you in here farming, dude. Farming's important. More food. Food. Well, we're doing pretty good, but still. You could always do better. Alright. What's this? Build additional houses. Yeah, we're doing that, man. We're doing that. It's taken them a little while. Let's kick it up a notch. Actually, how's this doing? It's almost full way. I wonder if we can go one less water person, you know? But with this drought coming up, maybe not. Almost be worth having a second place to store it. Seven cabins built.
Besides cabins, you can also provide sturdy houses and shelters as housing. Sturdy houses withstand sandstorms better and have an increased storage capacity to boot. Children living in houses gradually fill up the house's stockpiles. Settlers do not reproduce in a shelter because they lack privacy.
Okay.
Let's return from our excursion into housing and refocus on scrap. With the help of a recycler or refinery, scrap can be sorted into 4 different resources. A recycler always takes scrap apart, one resource at a time, while a refinery automatically produces all 4 resources. To start off, you should build a recycler and produce cloth.
Okay. If a refinery does all of it, why wouldn't we do that? Must be unlocked through research. Are we gonna do some research, dude? Someday, you know? Alright, I suppose it would make sense to have this by the scrap dude, eh? And assign a settler as a refiner. There we go. And, oh, I don't imagine I can tell it what to make yet. No. Not yet. Everything else is coming along fine. Still good on water, food, wood we're okay, scrap we're okay. 15 adults, no children. Ooh, that's not good. What? Oh, there we go. They've cleared the building area. Now they're going to the bus to get the supplies. Dropped off most of the wood. He got the rest of the wood and part of the scrap. Cool. Go back for our second load. Boop. Boop. I like that they got this pathing and stuff going on. That's really cool. Really cool. Alright. And all the materials are there. And there they go. Boom, it's built. And we want it producing cloth. Awesome. Now we just gotta wait for them to make some cloth. Let's forward the time. Oncoming drought. Stockpile water and food in order to survive. I'm trying, dude, believe me. I am trying. How we doing here? Cloth produced. None. We do have... Yeah, we have a refiner in there. I guess it just takes them a while to get cloth going, eh? That's alright. In the meanwhile, everything else is... oh, good. Food is going up.
You can instruct your recycler to produce a different resource at a time. It's important that you focus on the resources you really need, at least in the beginning. Cloth and metal look like good options if you want to equip us with protective clothing and tools.
Okay.
Happy settlers are industrious settlers. That's why we ought to look after our people and protect them against the surroundings and dangers, like radiation.
Okay. So you want... What's this? Oh, that's not good. Alright, so they want a tailor shop, eh? And this, I imagine, we would probably want close to our cloth production. Oh, saving. Man, things lock up. It gets a little freaky when it does that. Yeah. I think we're gonna put the tailor. Do we want it over here with our cloth production? Sure, why not? And let's assign someone. We have one person left. Yeek. Taylor. So they're clearing the area. They've got 2 more trees to knock down. Slows the process a bit, I guess, but that's okay. So far, we seem to be doing all right. We've got 2 more months or seasons, whatever. And then we're going to be in a drought. Okay. Those animals, man. Crazy. Alright, so that's up and running and it is making cloth. So, we just gotta wait for it to make enough. So far, it's produced none. Yep, he's making neck scars. Perfect. Water's good, food's good, everything's looking good. Scrap is going up, wood's going up. Ooh, look at that. We suddenly got 7 children. Right on. Right on. Good to see, man. You people are keeping busy. There's 15 of you. Well, I guess at least half of you must be women, then. Ooh, we're rapidly approaching.
We categorize environmental radiation into 4 levels: no radiation, low level, medium level, and high level radiation. The radiation changes constantly and is influenced by weather and contaminated rain. Protective clothing helps to protect us against this kind of radiation, but it takes a while before it's produced.
Okay.
And production relies on a steady flow of incoming resources. Try to establish production chains at an early stage and start to stockpile goods so that some are always on hand.
All right.
The tools we brought along from the Endzone are slowly but surely running out. So now, let's focus on manufacturing new tools. The tools will help us to work effectively. We'll need metal for that, so we'll prepare for production by building another recycler, which will...
Okay. So we want a recycler for metal. Boom. Flip, flip. And you go there. Put. Alright, and then we want a workshop. There. Oh, kids, we need you to grow up. Because I don't have people I can assign to these things at the moment. Yeah, I've got nobody left, man. Oh, man, a month before a drought, hey? Yikes. Alright, we're gonna have to take 1 water carrier and 1 builder, and we're gonna have to assign a technician, a recycler, 1 to refiner. Okay, there we go. Alright. We've got 1 less builder and 1 less water carrier, but I think that our water is full, see? 2,000 of 2,000. So as long as they keep it topped up, and we'll keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't drop too low, we should be good. We'll have to make sure the farmers get these crops in before we hit this drought period as well, so we've got as much food in stock as possible. Because I believe it, when a drought hits, it lasts so long your entire little lake here might just dry up. And the land is going to go crispy. So we've got to get any food that's out here in the fields will have to be in by that time. Yeah. Alright, let's speed up time. How are we doing, speaking of time? Ooh, 40 minutes in, okay. Once these are built, I think we're going to have to call it there for today. So far, seems a very competent little colony builder. Alright, they've just harvested a bunch more food. We're doing good for food. We need them kids to grow up. How's this coming along? Oh, they get almost all the materials here, right? We don't want that one making cloth, actually. We're going to want it making metal. There we go. And how's this guy coming along? Ooh, they just haven't brought the scrap over. Are we shy? No, we got lots of scrap. Oh, good, they're bringing it now. And then we'll assign it to build tools, and we should be good for the moment. We'll be dealing with the drought next time up. Alright, we want tools. There we go. Alright, I'm going to pause it there. We will produce our 2 metal tools. And I don't think it's actually gone down since we started, but there you go. I think we started with 10 tools and we still have that, but this is the tutorial. I see our water has gone down a little bit. That's a little concerning. I don't know. I think they can keep up. They're going to have to. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Again, big thank you to the developers for sending me a key to the DLC. And hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Till next time, take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.